much expertise in this room, and so I just want to start by saying thank you for doing the jobs that you do. And today is going to be about play and learning from each other, and we'll all take away things. So this is why I love this workshop so much, is because I learn just as much, or maybe more.
Or we thank you.
So I always enjoy learning from teachers who are in the classroom. One thing I've noticed with working with elementary school teachers is there's maybe a hesitation of like, oh, I don't know all the science facts. Like there's just so much science I don't know. But really at the heart of science is just being curious about things. I would almost encourage anybody to just set materials out in front of your students and don't ever feel that hesitation of, well, I don't know the answer to like questions they might have. That's great, because students should understand too that there's a lot of science we don't have answers to, right? Science is still a very active field. Like I had to give it energy to then give it the sound energy, right? Yeah. Now when you let the car go and it zooms away, what kind of energy is that again? Kinetic. Oh. Aren't they cute? I like to call these popper hoppers. We're storing the energy in like a compressed spring. So energy moving through a material via waves. I start my science classes by having my students just blank sheet of paper. I say, draw a scientist. Just draw me a scientist. What does a scientist look like? My whole goal as a science teacher to have students see themselves as scientists. They are the scientists, and to kind of rewire that part of their brains. Like, what does a scientist look like? I want the first thought in your brain to be like, me. It looks like me, and it looks like you, and it looks like each one of us, because we're all scientists.
Good thing my fingers can fit in here.
Sometimes just experimenting at your table. I don't know if anything you might have at your table. Oh yeah, this is a good day for the infrared.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like this. Did you learn anything? Yeah? Anything that was like, I think I'll use this right away in my classroom.
Yes.
Not about the using part, but I see that you don't need expensive tools to, do science. You just have to be, imaginative, creative, and you should like put your interest there. And I also love the idea of, giving us the materials without any like instruction, because that where the curiosity will pop up, because the students will be, oh, what do we need to do? And then they will discover the things that you don't expect them to discover.
Kindergarteners, though, are my favorite, like for the reason that you said. And it's because I don't think they've been through enough school yet to like be trained that there's a certain way to use anything. And so when they approach our projects, they just try wild things. And they'll be the ones that often take a project and be like, I wonder what this project would do over next to that project. So they'll just move a whole thing because they want to like use them together.